You're listening to Hotep Ish with your host, Dwann B. Intelligent Ish Talk, intelligent shit talk, where we balance the profound with the profane. Political satire, celebrity and expert guests, information and entertainment, conversation and solutions. Leave your feelings at the door.
Y'all, I feel like being on camera today, although I am not about to light this bitch up. But I actually feel like being on camera today. But before we get started, we got some shit, some messages to clear up. I got some sponsors I want you to hear from, and we will be right back.
I am America's stepchild, and this is my diary. This diary is dedicated to the descendants of American slaves. Born in the projects, ass out, the beginning was the end for me. No time to pout. Born in the projects, ass out, the beginning was the end for me. After 20 years of silence since the Miami Beach police assaulted me and almost killed me for absolutely no reason without being held accountable, with the support of the white supremacy religion system, namely judges, lawyers, and municipality, I tell my story.
Yeah, get that over on Amazon. Diary, American Stepchild. Get it right now on Amazon. Man, I'm glad to see that brother write that book, because a lot of folks been through it. A lot of our people been through a lot of stuff, you know? And cats don't want to talk about it. Like, issue is, oftentimes we leave things in, you know? We go through all kinds of experiences, traumas and trials and tribulations and shit. And then what ends up happening is, too often, we leave that stuff inside. And that's not good. We shouldn't leave things inside. We should express ourselves. Always be willing to express yourself. You know, don't let trauma sit inside of you. Don't let trauma fester inside of you. You know what I mean? Do something about your damn traumas. Stop being a hoe and fix yourself. You dig? And get my new t-shirts, the Godfather t-shirt on DwannB.com. I got one on right now. The Godfather. James Brown. The Godfather. I gotta go change up. I gotta go put my documentary on my website. The documentary's up now, so I gotta change that up. You still donate to the GoFundMe, but in the shop, I got all kinds of new t-shirts. I still got my Black American Music Family tree. My Bigger Than Hip Hop t-shirt. Then I also got Arsenio Late Night Cool. Got my music line. Outkast. It's funny. I made this Outkast shirt before I knew 3 Stacks was coming with that new album. Timing like a motherfucker. I swear to God, my intuition's always right. I just be knowing when shit's happening. I just move by instincts, yo. I just let the instincts move me. Same thing when I called out P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, where the fuck you want to call him. I called out his legal suits. He just, I don't know. Spirit. And you can get the Godfather t-shirts right now on DwannB.com. They were on sale. They ain't on sale no more. I got my live drum sample packs. that are also on sale. I need y'all to check them out. Check them out. You dig? Also, let me see here. I'm gonna show y'all something. I got a show tomorrow night also. We got a show tomorrow night. For those of you who are in LA, we have a show tomorrow night. Me and Tashina Arnold. It's going to be a dope-ass show, too. It is going to be a dope-ass show. This is me fucking around in rehearsal. What song is this I'm playing? What song is this? Hey, chat room. What song is this I'm playing? What song is that? What song is that, chat room? Django, you getting started already, bro. Chill, chat room. My chat room ain't got no goddamn chill. Shit. What's up, Butter Love? You gonna be there again tomorrow night? What's up, Quan S? What's up, Django? What's up, chat room? Y'all gonna be there tomorrow night? I gotta remember I'm on camera. I'm so used to not being on camera with y'all. What's up, Gregory X? That's right, Isaiah Brickhouse. Yep. What's up, Aries? Who gonna be in the house tomorrow night? Who's gonna be in the house tomorrow night? Let me see. Where's a flyer for it? Do I have it up? I thought I had it. Here it is. That's the old flyer. Where the new flyer at? Here it is. Who gonna be there? Who gonna be there tomorrow night? Who gonna be there? Press the number 1. Oh, Butter Love says she gotta cook. Ah. It's all right. You said Samurai. I'll be there in spirit. Show gonna be fun than a motherfucker. For you non-cooking motherfuckers. What's up, Kendall? Got Kansas City in there. I'm gonna get started when I roll this blunt. When I'm done rolling this blunt, we gonna get started talking, all right? We about to get started. There we go. Let me stuff it and twist it, then we're gonna be ready to go. Cause today I had to pull a blunt out because we're talking about how Snoop faked out the internet this weekend, and it was funny as hell. Yeah, come on, see if you can slide through, Butter Love. Showtime is gonna be earlier, so you can get home earlier. The last show ended a little bit too late, later than I wanted it to. So we're gonna start this one at 8 instead of 9. We starting this one at 8 instead of 9. You dig? So, yeah, please, please, please. Come on out. 8 o'clock instead of 9. So, all right, cool. I got my blunt rolled. Now it's time to light my incense. Oh, also, one more piece of news. On Spotify, I don't have the link. Somebody that follows my Twitter, one of my mods who follows my Twitter, could you put the link in the chat room? I have an Incense and Ashtrays meditation music playlist I just started putting together. This is only 5 minutes of work. Like, I was on the way to go see my parents. And then I got sidetracked because I just wanted to make this playlist. So the playlist only got like 20 songs on it right now because I only spent like 20 minutes. I spent less than that. I spent like 10 minutes putting this together. These are like the songs that I had off the top of my head. But I have a meditation music playlist right now on Spotify. Songs like In a Sentimental Mood by Miles Davis. By Coltrane and Ellington. Blue Nile by Alice Coltrane. Wind Parade by Donald Byrd. I got some Joseph Lindbergh, some Kamasi Washington on there. Of course, I got that 3 Stacks new album. I got Bubbles. I got songs by Herbie Hancock. Just different music since 3000 set off a wave this past weekend with his new album. I'm gonna add some Pharoah Sanders in there. I still got a long way to go. I got some Pharoah Sanders. I got some Sun Ra Orchestra to add in. I have more meditative music to add in. But yeah. But we're about to be talking about now. How Snoop Dogg faked out the internet. Boy. Let's go through some of the stuff. So let's go how this started, and then I'm gonna have people calling later on. This was a tweet that set the internet off. No, that was a recovery one. That wasn't the tweet that set off. This was a tweet that set the internet off right here. Snoop put up a tweet saying, after much consideration and conversation with my family, I've decided to give up smoke. Keyword smoke. You notice he said, I decided to give up smoke. Not smoking. He didn't say he didn't say I'm going to give up weed. He didn't say I'm going to give up none of that. He says I'm going to give up smoke. And so right away, you know me, Dwann Brown. I'll be reading through shit. Well, I meant to take it back. I don't even want to toot my own horn because this is nothing to toot my horn about. I don't read through nothing. I just fucking read. This was an easy one. You didn't have to read through nothing. You just had to read. So let me go to my page. This is what I wrote the day it happened. The day it happened. What is that? Let me go back to the day it happened. Let me go back to the day it happened. Let me go to my Twitter. Where are my tweets? Let me see. Was it this far back? No, it wasn't that far back. What day was it? What day was it? Hold on, y'all. Oh yeah, no. So it's further back. It's further back. I want to show y'all what I was saying the day it happened. Here it is. So Snoop puts this tweet out. And then everyone's favorite financial advisor, that backed Jay Morrison, by the way, says Snoop Dogg has just announced he's quitting marijuana. Look. And I don't mean to bash Dr. Boyce. If you're a Dr. Boyce fan and you listen to him, cool. I ain't telling you not to. Brother man gives good information. Whatever. I ain't here to bash Dr. Boyce. I'm just using Dr. Boyce as an example of how even the PhDs and the smartest amongst us can easily not fucking read. He said rapper Snoop Dogg has just announced he is quitting marijuana. And so Boyce writes a whole think piece on the health effect reasons for not smoking marijuana, yada, 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 yada. So I wrote the day of, y'all falling for this? I'm pretty sure this is a marketing ploy for an edible line Snoop may be launching. Let's see. Well, I was wrong. It wasn't an edible line. It wasn't an edible line. That's the only part I was wrong on. So Snoop says that Dr. Boyce goes on a whole ass run about the dangers of smoking marijuana. Then you had cats like Meek Mill. Meek Mill's always clout chasing. Meek Mill talk about something. After I go to Dubai, I think I'm going to go ahead and give us smoking too. Then you had cats like 19 Keys, right? Long ass think pieces. And I ain't got no issues with 19 Keys, but well, they say if you don't have anything nice to say, you shouldn't say about anything about people at all. So I'm not going to say anything more about that brother because he ain't done nothing to me. But I'm more of a Rizza Islam kind of cat, if you ask me. If I'm gonna go with the brothers that represent the nation, I'm not with the nation. I'll never join the nation. But if I'm gonna go with anybody representing the nation, it's probably gonna be Rizza Islam. You dig? So you got the internet over here. This is what's funny about me. You got the internet over here writing whole ass think pieces all off not being able to read. This is what I want to use this as an example, people. On how, remember that a game we used to play when we was kids called Telephone? Where messages, as time went on, they would start one message here, and then by the time we get around the whole classroom, the message changed. That's how it is with words. But I get it with words because nothing's written down. But what we starting to see here in this internet age is that's how it is with words that are written down too. A nigga can literally write something down for all of us to read it. Snoop Dogg just said he's going to quit smoke. Today is we teaching today. Today is more of we teaching. We're talking about society. That's what today's talking about. It's about teaching about how we act and how we interact as people. Speaking of teaching, I got a nigga I'm gonna teach how to fight on the phone, Larry Goodwell. What's up, hoe ass nigga?
Oh man, that's not how we gonna start this call off, dog.
Nigga, that's how it just started, bitch, and you ain't gonna do nothing about it.
That's because you 1,500 miles away, but you just wait. Your day is coming, brother.
Nigga, Todd, I'm waiting on the day. Remember Todd Day, the basketball player?
Oh, yeah, I know. University of Arkansas. I know.
Bitch.
I know. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all the truth though. Larry Goodwell don't want to fight because he know Dwann Brown will sleep his ass in a pan like a dust mite. Nigga.
Hey man, okay, dog. you just keep getting worse, dog. This is sad. I don't see why you subject your listeners to this bullshit.
I suggest them to your whole ass. That's the least I can do.
Nah, I'm at the complete other end, dog. The polar opposite of bullshit.
Nah, bro, you're not at the other end. You barely Dwann Brown's friend, nigga.
Okay, man. All right, man. All right, I'm gonna hang up, dog. This is sad.
Fuck you.
This is sad.
Hey, y'all, Larry hates when I talk in jive, so I make sure to talk in jive, and I just why not? Because it pisses this whole ass camel off.
Man, okay, yeah, well, just keep letting this ass whooping get worse, dog. It's on you. It's on you.
All right, so what you think about this whole situation with Snoop and Smoke, dog?
Dog, the same thing you thought when he said I'm giving up smoke. I was like, okay, so I know he's not quitting weed. So I looked at the other urban definitions of smoke. I was like, okay, Snoop ain't beefing with nobody, so what is he talking about? And I thought the same exact thing you thought. I was like, oh, so maybe he's not going to smoke. Maybe he's just going to put out some edibles. Like, and I even gave him a name like Doggy Treats and just all kinds of shit.
Oh, yeah, you did say that. Your bitch ass did say that right when it happened, too. Yeah, you did.
I said there's something behind this, dog, because ain't no way. I remember man, it was over 10 years ago, about 15, 16 years ago, he claimed to stop smoking. Like he had stopped for a minute.
His football team, for his kids, for the little football team.
Yeah. He tried to stop, and then he came right back on, dog. So I knew it was some sort of marketing for something. But then when I saw it, I'm like, wait a minute, dog. Is this an outdoor fireplace? Is that what it's for?
Uh-huh.
Man.
Outdoor motherfucking fireplace.
I wonder how their sales look.
Good.
Good for Snoop.
Because first of all, I'm a nigga. I like barbecuing. I want all the smoke I can fucking get. So the only thing I don't get is why the fuck would I want to cook over some flame without smoke? I'm a barbecue pit smoking food ass nigga.
Yeah, obviously. It's obvious, pretty obvious. You didn't need to give that disclaimer. Everybody can tell. Everybody looking at this camera knows that you put donuts on the grill. You put everything on the grill. We all know.
That nigga said I put donuts on the grill. Fuck you. Nigga, you put curry halal beef lamb on the grill, you motherfuck you, nigga.
Yeah, fuck you, bitch. I knew it was something behind it, because Snoop giving up weed, come on, dog. Like, I'm not saying it's not possible, but come on, dog.
Snoop has
I knew it was something.
Don't Snoop have like different like rolling papers and shit?
Snoop has got all kinds of shit, dog. Snoop is, he's damn near up there with Shaq when it comes to endorsements and shit like that. That man has a few different strains. I know he's got all types. Man, he's got everything. Yeah. Damn near everything.
Yeah. Would you get that grill?
No, because I live in Texas. We don't really need that. It's hot most of the year, so I don't really need that. And plus, I like to see smoke, man. So, nah. But I'm sure there are a lot of people out there who are gonna get it.
Like, I look at that as that's a grill for people who can't cook. How the fuck would you want to cook outside without smoke? Like,
wait a minute, is it a grill or is it like an outdoor heater?
It's like I'll put it back on screen. It's like an outdoor like smoke thing. Like on commercial, you see this nigga like roasting like marshmallows over an open flame. So it's like an open flame that's a stove, but there's no smoke.
Okay, so but if once the flame hits the marshmallows, ain't that gonna cause smoke?
I don't know. Maybe this could be. It says smokeless stove. To me, stove is some shit you cook on, but it could be just to heat up the plate. Now, I can see it if you're just using it to heat the area up and you don't want smoke. Okay, I remember last time I went camping. When that smoke comes towards your eye, it do fuck you up at night. So I guess if you were like out and you camping and some shit and you need some heat, all right, maybe for that.
Yeah, and the smoke stays in your clothes when you're camping too. So that's cool. But I mean, can you see Snoop outdoors like camping and shit?
Hell no, I don't see Snoop camping.
I mean, yeah. So I don't know, but hey, man, get your money, Snoop.
Hell yeah, brother, get your money.
Get your bread, Snoop. But I knew he wasn't done smoking no damn weed. I knew that. When I saw that shit, I was like, okay, so why is the S in smoke capitalized? Like, what wasn't the S capitalized?
Yeah,
like, okay, so
yeah.
So he ain't. Yeah, no, it's something else to this, dog. He ain't quitting no damn. I don't. It ain't what everybody thought it was. That's what I knew that. I knew that from the jump.
Like,
I also know you a hoe ass nigga. There's two things I know.
Nigga, your name must be Joe, 'cause you don't know. Fuck you. All I know is people think that you sound tough, dog. And people may think you tough because of the way you talk, man. But when they see you fight Dwann Brown, you surely gonna walk.
Okay, man. God damn, dog. When I thought it was over, I thought it was over. He hits me with another one, and it was worse than the. Oh man, this nigga sucks.
Nah, Cover, it ain't over. I'm gonna beat you down with my right shoulder.
Dwann, none of that rhyme, dog.
It didn't rhyme, but that one sucked. That one actually sucked. It sucked, but it pissed you off. So fuck. But it pissed you off, so it worked. It pissed the audience. My audience. We got 120 people listening right now. Mine, y'all cool. Y'all just sit on the side while I whoop this nigga's ass. This is about him.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. That ain't gonna never happen. Not at all. But I tell you what was funny though. All the dissertations and think pieces people were writing about Snoop not smoking weed anymore, and people were like, "Oh, well, I never got to smoke with Snoop. I wanted to cross that off my bucket list," and all that old cornball shit. I'm like, man, that just proved to me that the majority of the people in this world are fucking stupid, dog. I saw a whole dissertation. I'm talking about this dude. I had to keep scrolling. I damn near got carpal tunnel scrolling through this dude's dissertation about why he's going to follow suit because he wants to be a better man for his family. And I'm like, nigga, if you don't smoke, you sound like the type of person that's going to do harm to your family. You probably need this weed. Like, why are you writing a whole speech? Man, people piss me off, dog.
Let me tell you something right now. If you the kind of person that feels guilty about smoking weed, don't fucking smoke my blunt. Don't share weed with me. You wasting my weed, and I don't want that guilt on my blunt, nigga. I'm over here smoking in your guilt. Talking about something, I think this gonna be my last hit so I can be there for my family. If you think like that, get the fuck away from me.
Man.
I ain't sharing shit with you.
I think Jesus is gonna call me to preach. It's gonna be my last puff. Like, okay, Deacon Dickball, get the fuck away from me, dog.
Hey, dog. Speaking of Deacon Dickball, I'm not gonna say any names because he's a good brother, but one of me and Larry's somebody we know in comedy, quit comedy to become a preacher.
Okay, man. Now you're tapping into your petty, messy side, dog, and I'm here for this. What?
How long do you think that shit gonna last?
No. Well, hopefully, I wish that brother well. He's a good brother.
I do. I wish him well too.
Brother.
I do.
He's a great brother, and I think that he's going to be able to incorporate some stand up into his sermons. So I think it's going to last, dog. I think it's going to last because usually people quit doing comedy because they're not good at it, or they become so upset at the whole system because they think that they should be further than what they are. But I think that brother genuinely quit because he wants to pursue the ministry. So hopefully he uses his stand-up skills with his sermons.
I think he'll be well if he does that. But in the meantime, I think nigga leaving, like retiring from comedy to do, I think he gonna be back on stage. I don't think you can retire from comedy at that young of age. I think that ain't gonna be back on stage within the next 6 years.
You give him 6?
I'll give him 6.
Okay, well, I'm going to hold you to that. And if he doesn't, I'm going to beat your ass even worse. So you better hope in 6 years, or you're going to be gone for forever, boy. I'm telling you, bitch.
Speaking of stupid, we got to get some dickhead in the chat room. Somebody in the chat room name is Vigoro. They said, no, bro, for a grill. Do your homework before you go live. Let me tell you. Shut up, bitch. Whoever the fuck this nigga's face. This motherfucker looking like Floyd Mayweather with them glasses on. Nigga, this whole show was about goddamn talking about the whole premise, and I did say it was for a fireplace, you stupid fuck. I was just going by the fact that in the video, Snoop had a marshmallow. He was roasting a marshmallow. I was going off that. It's always that one dumb motherfucker in the chat room.
Man, dog. Hey. Oh, well, hey, bro. Next time you tap into somebody's live, make sure that you remove your mother's panties from your mouth, bro. Why don't you do that? Since you want to give people some motherfucking instructions, hoe ass nigga.
This nigga over here, this is the motherfucker right here. Got every chick that fuck with him left him because he had shit stains in both sides of his drawers, and he wondered why they didn't like it.
Man, get your bitch ass up out of here if you don't agree with what's being said, you weak ass nigga.
If you want to go around and parse over little bullshit, then that's the reason why your daddy left your mama, because he don't like your little bitch ass, not because of her.
What's his name?
His name was Vigoro.
Man.
Vigoro.
Yeah, man.
Get your old Warner Brothers cartoon song voice name having ass out of here, nigga.
Hey, bro. Next time you tune into somebody's broadcast, pick a better username because Vigoro sounds fucking stupid.
I swear to God, these motherfuckers. They're like YouTube chat rooms give niggas they time to shine, boy. Them niggas be like, I was right. Like, if you don't sit your bitch ass out and get your own goddamn audience.
That nigga probably took a screenshot and put it in his Instagram stories. Hey guys, look what I told Dwann B. That's the highlight of his day. You made his day, dog. We made his day. Vigoro, whatever the fuck that stupid ass name is, dog. I hope your day is made, dog.
I hope your day is made too, dog. And I hope you get a motherfucking life.
Yeah. Weak ass nigga. All right, man. I'm about to get up out this bitch, but y'all support Dwann. Y'all make sure y'all attend his next show. Buy some merch. If you see his stupid looking fucking face on the flyer, make sure you go to the show, book your readings, and all that good shit. And to all that celebrate, happy Thanksgiving. And Dwann ain't shit.
Hey, Larry, oh, he hung up. I wonder if they celebrate Larry and let's just say if they celebrate Thanksgiving in Larry's home country. I think where Larry come from, they carve camels instead of turkeys. Anyway, somebody said nigga look like Royce the 4'9". It's always cornball niggas in the chat room. Not the whole. This is one or two. 98% of my chat room be good to the motherfucker. Y'all be cool. What's up, AW1? I would love to bring the music night to New York. That would be dope. Nigga said cricket playing ass nigga right there. Y'all niggas are stupid. But so let's go into the lesson I want to teach for tonight or today. We must also, I'm sorry, to my cardiology students, we on like a little mid-semester break right now, right? We didn't have class the last 2 weeks, and we're not going to have it on Sunday because I'll be on a flight. So to my cardiology students, we're on a mid-semester break. I told y'all we're going to have like 3 more classes. We probably going to have like another 5 to 7 more classes because I'm not done teaching y'all. I just figured I thought a lot more I could teach you guys, so I'm going to extend the course a little bit. So for those of you that are my cardiology students, yes, we're taking a little break, but the course is actually going to go a little longer than intended because I want to be very thorough with my students. Also, that nigga said Larry Arafat. That's a good one. Also, my documentary is Bigger Than Hip Hop, the Black American Music Family Tree. It's on this channel. Type in, it's 2 videos before this one. I got to figure out how to make that my primary video that plays. I'm gonna put that in as a main video that plays when you come to this channel. But go watch it and then donate to the documentary GoFundMe and help preserve Black music history. I got a lot of dope shit coming up for that. You know, I'm filming. I'm filming. I appreciate that. I got a nice. Somebody sent me a cool not Cash App. GoFundMe to just today on my. That's what's up. So yeah, the documentary, the Black American Music Family Tree, is up now. But back to what we're talking about. Beauty is Science just said it. Reading is fundamental. Reading is fundamental. So, this is a cautionary tale for all of us. For me, you. You can't just listen to what those of us who have a profile say, right? I can be wrong. Anybody can be wrong. And as a content creator, I feel that it's my responsibility to express my opinion, but also tell you guys that to leave it up to your point of view. You make your own decision. And make sure you listen and follow up, you know, what people say. What happened this past week when Snoop put that tweet up, what happened was all it took was a couple people to misread it for the comments and the conversation to go wild. All it took was a couple people to misread it. And it could be things when it comes to reading, when it comes to deciphering information. Also, get your Monday mini readings. I keep forgetting about my Monday. Speaking of reading, get your Monday mini reading. $50 on Mondays. But when it comes to reading, you got to read the words. And context matters. The words matter. I've decided to give up smoke. This isn't just about Snoop Dogg. This is about how we watch the news. This is how we read the LA Times, how we read the Shade Room, or whatever publications you desire to read. This is about all that. This is about all that. Appreciate you, Quan S. I appreciate you, moderators. Appreciate y'all. Nigga Larry said I got oxtail meat in my blunt. Fuck you, nigga. You got curry in your blunt, you Middle Eastern bastard. Can't stand that nigga Larry. Anyway, this is how they do us. And it's now when I say us, this isn't this isn't a black only conversation. This is how American society is run. This is how they do Americans. They don't educate us well. And not only do they not educate us well, those of us who were educated well can still oftentimes be in such a rush when we read things, we don't read it all the way. Even the well-educated. I know I'm pretty good at this stuff, and there have been times that I've misquoted or misread some things by not paying attention to the context it was said in and the words used. I've decided to give up smoke. How did I decided to give up smoke go to Snoop Dogg decided to stop smoking marijuana? How in the F did that happen? And these are the people folks look to for advice. These are the folks you look up to for advice. And again, I'm not shitting on Boyce. This isn't about Boyce. This is a bigger thing than Boyce Watkins. This isn't about Boyce Watkins. I'm just using Boyce Watkins as a canvas to what's going on. Because as you see today, this was Snoop's tweet today. It's his Instagram post today. Look at Star. You liking that post, Star? This is what happens when you don't read properly. This is what happens when you don't read the details. Right here. This is what happens when you don't read. So read the details. And pay attention to the words that are being used. I was thinking about that because I was thinking about one of my college when I was in college. My college anthropology class that I took. And for niggas that say I'm not who I am. You know, this was an instant holder for like 5 years. My mom, I didn't bring this from my mom's house to my parents' house, from my parents' house to here until like 4 or 5 years ago, like around the coronavirus. Before that, this shit was like an instant holder. I sat my instant tray on top of this bitch. Now I'm still sitting right here. But when I was in college, I remember thinking, first of all, 80% of what I learned in college could have been taught in the 7th and 8th grade. Let's start off by saying that niggas ain't special because they go to college. 80% of what I learned, I could have honestly learned in the 8th grade. But I will say this about anthropology and learning cultural anthropology. This is what I learned in my that's my minor, my major being communication studies. This is the thing that I learned from college. The shit that they taught me was kind of inconsequential. You forget 98% of what they teach you in college. What I did learn was how to research. What I did learn was how to ask the right questions. That's what I did learn. I learned how to ask the right questions. That was the biggest lesson I learned in college. You know, I think how to ask the right questions and how to investigate and how to qualify and disqualify information based on the sources that are cited. You know, that's one thing college really taught me, how to qualify and disqualify information. See, remember this. The truth is in the question. The truth, whatever truth you want to know, whatever information you want to know, whatever knowledge you want to gain is in the questions you ask. You can only go as far as the questions you ask. You can only go as far as the questions you ask. So, when you see things, you got to ask the right questions. Who, what, when, where, why, and how. That's very important to critical thinking when information is presented to you. Like if I tell you, let me give you an example. Let me use me for an example. When I do my music documentary, when you watch it, again, it's up right now on YouTube. It's up right now on YouTube on this very channel. It's bigger than hip hop, the Black American Music Family Tree. One thing you get when you watch my documentary on music history, I answer the who's, the what's, the whens, the where's, and the whys in the house. My premise is all of the music that we listen to now, hip hop is an extension of that. Is Black American culture. Hip hop is a subgenre of a subgenre. And our culture is bigger than hip hop. Hip hop is just a sub segment of what we do. So instead of saying I have 17,000, a small YouTube following, they'll trust me because they follow me. Instead of saying that, instead of saying, you know, I think my Twitter followers and my Instagram followers trust me, I'm just going to give them information and hope that they trust me. I didn't do that to you. I respect you. I respect you, motherfuckers. That's why I cuss and smoke weed in front of y'all and tell you who the fuck I really am, because I ain't trying to lie to you niggas. When I gave you information, I said, who were the groups, the musicians that were influential before hip hop? In the documentary, I talk about the Fisk Jubilee Singers and how they were traveling the world in the 1860s, 1870s, spreading our culture, spreading our music. I pointed out Louis Armstrong's impact on the trumpet. That's who. The when, the 1920s. Where? New Orleans, the United States of America, New York. who, what, the trumpet and its influence. The what was the Louis Armstrong and his trumpet and his influence on not only vocals but pianos and all music. I answered the where location. Why? Because when it comes to black folks, we didn't have many opportunities. Music was one of the few opportunities that we could create for ourselves during Jim Crow and through now. And how? Be through the recording of the studios, through the instrumentation, and how those sounds transition into Fats Waller, transition into rock and roll. When I did my music documentary, I made sure to answer those questions: who, what, when, where, why, and how. Because that's the only way that you're going to get true and accurate information that you can trace, is by answering the who, the what, the when, the where, and the why, and the how. And anybody who respects you as a listener is going to do that for you. And if we can't, because now, let me take it to another level. I can't always answer who, what, when, where, why, and how, because some things come through spirit. But if something comes through spirit, I'm going to tell you it comes from spirit. You know what I mean? Some stuff, I don't know where it came from. But that's what music is. Music is spirit. Comedy is spirit. I can't tell you where this shit comes from, man. Well, I can. If you want to get metaphysical, we're tuned in to Neptune, and that's the planet spirit of creative downloads. But that stuff is spirit. But if it's spirit, we can't explain everything that's spirit, and nor do I try. But why do I trust spirit? Why do I openly speak spirit? Why do I openly read cards? Because although I cannot answer the who, the what, the when, the where, and the why, and the how, I can try what I do by proving what I do. Like when I read Diddy's cards and said he's going to have legal trouble starting right after his birthday. Then look what happened. 2 weeks after his birthday, what happened? He got filed with a $30 million lawsuit. That's just evidence. Comedy, when I get on stage, when me and Larry talk like that, that's how me and Larry talk on the phone. I don't write that shit down. It just comes. When I be speaking jive, I'll be like, all I know is I want to piss Larry off. So since I have an intention on pissing Larry off, spirit just gives me something jive to say, and I rhyme, and it comes out. If I don't want to piss Larry off, usually I can't think of no fucking rhyme. Like I can't sit here and write a rhyme down. But if I feel like pissing Larry off, spirit will give me something and I'm a bow. That's how I do with jokes. I don't write my jokes down. Music, that's spirit. You know, I'm very tapped into spirit. That's just who I am. And I'll challenge any ignorant ass nigga that's an atheist that say it's bullshit. We can go toe to toe on this nigga to anybody. I mean it. And I ain't want to debate religion. I don't debate spirituality. We tap into our own spiritual nature. We all got our own spiritual nature that we got to tap into. Some people are going to be Christians. Some people are going to be Muslims. Some people are going to be metaphysicists. Some people are going to be Luciferians. Whatever. I'm not against none of it. Some people are going to be Satanists. Whatever. Everybody got to play their own cards out. It's not me to judge. But for me, I'm hella tapped in the spirit. But I'm the kind of person that's equally tapped in the spirit as I am the cold, hard facts. There are two realms. There's an earthly realm and there's a spiritual realm. And I believe in being strong in both realms. Because some niggas get way too fucking spiritual for earthly good. Some of you niggas so goddamn spiritual, you ain't shit on earth. Press number 1 if you know somebody like that. That's right, Aries, King of Club shit. Press the number 1 if you know somebody like that. They so spiritually in tune, they know earthly good. You want to find that balance. You want to be spiritually in tune, but you want to use spirit to apply your life to earth. So when dealing with earth, when dealing with somebody that's asking you to believe them, then they must present cold hard facts. Answer the who, the what, the when, the where, and the why. My music documentary is not a spiritual endeavor. You feel me? My music documentary is earth. It's things and matters that happen on earth. So since my documentary is things and matters of the earth, I must present to you earthly information. I can't say Spirit told me that Black Americans created the drum set. Kind of shit is that? Fuck what I look like saying, well, I got a spiritual download, and the spiritual download told me that Black Americans are the greatest, and the spiritual download told me that Black Americans influenced the world musically. Now, I can get a spiritual download with that, but once I get that spiritual download, in order to talk to you guys, I got to prove it. For instance, for me to do the documentary itself was a spiritual download. Spirit told me to do the documentary. Spirit also told me what directions to point in. Spirit had me ask the right questions. But after Spirit had me ask the right questions, you know what I did? This book is out of print. I searched far and wide for this book. It's not cheap either. Just a whole bunch of essays and peer-reviewed information on Black American music. Spirit gave me my Black American music family tree. I, like, for those of you who, I'm not to go too much over the history again, but for those of you who know the story, 80% of this tree I did off the top of my head, off a mushroom trip. I saw this tree in the mushroom trip, and I woke up the next morning and I put it together. I spent 11 hours the next day putting this tree together. That was Spirit working through me in my memory, and that was that was Spirit tapped into my memory, and my memory put most of this tree together. But after I put this tree together, I had to make sure I was fucking right. Got this book, Jazz and Justice by Gerald Horne. After Spirit told me what to do, I had to make sure I was fucking right. I got this book, Segregated Sounds, talking about Black America and how we created our sounds in segregation, even if we wanted to mingle with y'all. With other people, we couldn't by law. Then I got this book, Creation of the Media by Paul Starr. I don't lie to you folks. I'm not gonna sit here and act like no fuck. I'll tell you when it's Spirit, and I'll tell you when it's work. And when it's work, I'm gonna tell you where I got my work. Because it's gonna be somebody that's gonna watch one of these videos 10 years from now, and they gonna continue my work when I'm done with this shit. When I move, I'm a Gemini. I can almost guarantee you in the next few years, I probably won't give a fuck about the Black American. I probably won't give a fuck. I'm the music fame tree. I probably won't give a fuck about talking about this kind of shit. I'll probably be on to talking about something else in the next 5 years. This is what's on my spirit now. But at some point, Spirit gonna move me on to talk about something else. So at that point, somebody else is gonna have to pick up this work. So you niggas need to know what the fuck I read. This book, Creation of the Media, it talks about how there are segments in this book because it talks about America's technology and how we use our media to influence the world. And there are sections in and out throughout this book that talk about how Black American music is used to ingratiate America to the rest of the world. There's this book by Nelson George, The Death of Rhythm and Blues. This is where I found out more about Jocko Henderson, and I found out about different people in the music industry that are very influential, and I was able to detail and get accurate detail. There are more books over here, but I got a library right here, and I got another library in my room, and I got another library in there, and I got another library in my basement. I got books all across this bitch. So you can't just rely on Google. That's another thing. If I'm going to come to you guys with information, I can't rely on Google. Google be lying their asses off. Wikipedia and shit. And no, I'm not worried about anybody taking my information. People can read them same books, and no one can present like Dwann motherfucking Brown. So that's how secure I am with what the fuck I do when I get down. I'll tell you what books I read and where I got it from, and you still not gonna outdo me. So, but because for me, it's not about my ego, and it's not about Dwann being the guru of all information. It's about Dwann sharing how I get information and passing that along, so you can then pick up the information in your own way and use it however you use it. Or you can play this for your kids, for them to listen so they can know. And yeah, let your kids listen to some fucking cuss words. Y'all raising y'all kids too goddamn soft anyway. It's better your kids hear the cuss words from somebody who love them, somebody who got their best interests at heart, than them little dirty ass kids at school. Your kids, you got people say, I don't want my kids hearing you cuss. But your kid at school learning that they can get their wee-wee snipped off and become a girl. Priorities, priorities, priorities. Priorities. Your kids can hear my cussing for this information. Your kids need to learn how to research, because school's not teaching them how to research. School's not teaching them how to research. You got to read an array of information and then decipher for yourself by asking yourself who, what, when, where, and why for every single question being presented. And that's how you draw from the spiritual and bring it into the physical. I love being spiritual. And when I read cards, that's spiritual time. When I'm giving you documentaries, that's physical time. Oh, and for more information, look at this. Hold on. This is a book on my family history. That is Stephen A. Vincent is a cousin of mine that I've never met. Never met him. But it talks about my family's history as free blacks in Virginia and when they moved to Indiana in the 1800s. Keep them books open. Keep them books. But again, to my cardology students, we're taking a little break. We're going to start back in December, first week of December, with the card class, all right? But that's how I treat y'all, because I love y'all, man. Even though I don't know y'all personally, I respect everybody that listens to me. I used to be like, man, if I ever get to the point to where I can get 10 people listening to me on YouTube live, if I could just get 10 people in my live, I'll be on to something. Because back then, the only people in my life was Larry Goodwell, Butter Love in the chat room, and like 2 other people. Reggie Edwards, he was here earlier. He would be in that chat room. That was it. I said that. Yeah, that's the one thing I say I got from college, how to research. And so I went through that shit, so you ain't got to. I'm going to teach you for free here on YouTube. Although we do got some more classes coming. Press the number 1 if you're down for a hip-hop history class, a music history course. Press the number 1 if you're down to do a study course with me. My patrons will be the people who are on my Patreon masterclass. I don't post a lot on that class, so any class that I do, my patrons get that because I don't be posting a lot on Patreon. So if you're on my Patreon, you got the live Q&A that was on my Black American, my premiere. You got that. Patrons, you won't be in the live class, but I put the classes up on Patreon after I'm done with them. But press the number 1 if you're down for that hip hop history course. If I do it, I think I'm gonna start it like in February. I'm gonna start it in February probably. Start at Black History Month. It's not gonna be nearly as expensive as my cardiology course. Cardiology is some high level shit that I gotta make sure you want it. But for this class, it won't be nearly as expensive as the cardiology class course. But we'll do a cold course, but that is gonna cost because yes, I'm designing a curriculum based off of books. Like I'm doing this the same way I would design a college level course, okay? So yeah, that's more than just coming on YouTube telling you to look at this website. That requires work for me. That requires work. Oh shit, I got a sorry ass nigga in my chat room. Brandon Thomas. Fuck that nigga right there. Brandon, this probably one of the few niggas that's worse than Larry. I can't say worse than Larry, but just as bad. I can't stand that nigga. But what's up, dog? I'm talking shit, but that brother right there is somebody that I love and respect. I mean, one of the highest levels of respect for any human I have for this brother right here. I really do. I really do. Black man takes care of his family, loves his children. I love that nigga right there. Always, fellas, always show love to those who give love. And I'm always going to show love. Anytime I see Brandon Thomas, anytime I see that brother, I'm going to show love. Aries, hit me up, all right? We can work out something, okay? And plus, I'm going to be doing another cardiology course. So, for those of you who missed this cardiology course, it's fine. I'm going to start that up again probably in the spring also. I'm going to do my music history course starting in February, and I'll probably start the cardiology course back up in either April, probably April. Yes, sir, dog. Speaking of day ones, this nigga was one of my day ones too. I would have 3 niggas in my chat room, and he would be the one jumping in saying, "You ain't talking about shit." I got love for that brother, man. For real, for real. Orlando Small, I will. I'll do a testimonial recap on reading cards. And I'm getting ready right now. And next month, I'm going to do my reading. We're going to do a show recapping this past year in cardiology. And then I'm going to do another show for next year, 8 of Hearts year. We're going to do our prediction shows for next year. Probably like in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. I'm going to do my prediction shows for next year. Yeah, but salute to B. This nigga said salute to all the sorry ass niggas at Dwann. No. Well, Brad Murray, fuck you, nigga. But that's what today's about. Today's all about paying attention and listening and asking questions. And another thing I appreciate about B, the person I just talked about in the chat, he's somebody that will question me. He'll see me write some shit on the internet and call me and be like, "Nigga, what the fuck you talking about?" Because me and that brother do not agree on a lot of shit. Let me tell you else. As much love as I'm showing him, I do not agree with this nigga. First thing, he's a Rams fan, so what the fuck? If you're going to watch football, who the fuck will watch the Rams? I don't fuck with football, but if you're going to fuck with football, who likes the Rams? But me and Brandon don't be getting along with a lot of shit, and that nigga will call me. But I like having people like that around me. Because we have to get to a point to where we can talk to each other and question each other too, but question each other in love. And when we present information, let's present it in love. If you speak it through spirit, say you speak it through spirit. But if you presenting information, earthly information, give up the fucking information. Ain't nobody no fucking information Buddhas around here, nigga. All right, Wally, I'm going to drop that top 200. I'm probably going to start the year off with that, Wally, all right? Because something about me, I work in cycles. And one thing I've learned through myself, one thing cardiology's taught me about myself is it helped me kind of see my cycles. I've always worked in cycles. Like, I'll have my energy heavy into something, but because I have so many interests and so many varied things that I do, I'll be off something just as fast as I'm on it. So, like, when I'm on it, I just gotta flush it out and get it done. Like, I literally wrote a top 200 list of singers. When was that, Wally? February? Because that's when, look, yep, it says PDF document February 15th was the last time I opened this document. Wow. Let me open it now. Because I was mad at that Rolling Stone top 200 singers list. So I wrote a top 200 list of singers, but I never published it on Incense and Ashtrays. I never published it. Look. Hey, Wally. This is it. Let me see. It's not saving. Let me see if I can save it as a PDF. Save as. Let me see. Hold on. I'm going to show it to y'all. Save. Oh, motherfucker, save as. Export to, there we go, PDF. Because it's only going to save as a PDF. Save it to my desktop. Here we go. Export. So look, this is what Wally Gibson keep talking about in the chat. I made this shit, and it's not in order. It's not in order, y'all. It's not in order. It's not in order, okay? This is just a brainstorm. It's not in order. Matter of fact, when I release it, I'm going to release it in alphabetical order, so you numbskulls don't be arguing this shit. Niggas love arguing over music. This is actually going to be released in alphabetical order, so niggas don't be arguing. And I still got to tweak it. Certain names I got to take off, and certain names I got to put on. So yeah, this is it. But I still got about 20. I got about 20 names I'm playing with. I got 20 that can easily fit on here, and 20 that can replace. But I'll be putting that out. I'll be putting it out next year, because usually around the top of the year, that's when I get really interested in music again, and like my music publications and all that kind of stuff. So I'm sure the inspiration is gonna hit me around the top of the year. Right now, what I'm on right now is this. Tomorrow night, me and Tashina, it's gonna be dope as fuck. Last show was dope. I'm on this right here, and I'm on this. I'm on my music documentary, and I'm on my live music. So I'm sorry, y'all. Like my cardiology students, I've been busy as fuck. We gonna get it going again, but I released the documentary and I started a live music night. So Yeah, this is what I've been on in real life, like in earthly life. In earthly life. If you want a quick reading, I do my Monday mini readings, although I might have to, I'll keep them open for Monday. I do my Monday mini readings. You have to book now. For that, you can't book same day because same day, if I'm off doing something else, I ain't about to stop what I'm doing to read nobody. So you got to book before. And also, if it's your first reading or if it's the month of your birthday, go to Dwann B, go to breakthroughcards.com and type in the product code FIRST. That'll get you 15% off your first reading. And that'll also get you 15% off your birthday reading. All right? All right? I don't mind showing the whole list because I'm going to change it. That's not the final list. That is not the final list. That is not the final list. I'm going to change 20 of them. About 20 of them names are going to come off and be replaced by somebody else. But that'll hit me. I had that for y'all around the beginning of the year, all right? But lesson for today is to read for yourself, people. Don't just trust somebody because they got 100,000 followers. Don't trust somebody because they have a PhD. Don't trust somebody because you trust them. Always read the details for yourself, because even me, any of us can misread something and take it somewhere else. Or we can read things. I can read something exactly the way I read it, but you have a totally different perspective on it. If your perspective on something differs from mine, don't default to me. Stand in what you believe. But if I say something that entices you to think, then investigate. Answer who, what, when, where, and why, and allow the evidence to tell you where to stand. And that's on all things. Let the evidence of what's being said, what's being written, tell you and show you where to stand. All right? I ain't nobody's leader. I ain't trying to be nobody's leader. I'm nobody's guru. I'm just somebody that I'm a fucking king of clubs. I'm great at talking. I'm a dope ass rhetorician. I'm good at talking. I'm born on a Wednesday. Wednesday is ruled by Mercury. Wednesday is the day of communication. Mercury is the planet of communication. My card is the king of clubs, the card of the master of the communicator. And I got the degree in communication. So this is what the fuck I do. I'm just a nigga that found my gift. All you niggas got your own gift. And you can find it too. And if you ain't found it yet, I can give it to you two ways. I wrote a book like 3 years ago, and I can give it to you the formal way of how to find your gift, of research, and I can give you a formal, more tangible way, or I can read it for you in your cards and help you find your gift. I do that shit too. I can give it to you from the formal way or the esoteric way, or both combined. It's up to you. Aries is trying to get me. I was getting ready to close out, but Aries just asked me a good question. She said, "What are Snoop's cards?" It must be spirit that had me read that, because I was about to close out, and for some reason, I want to actually read his card since he said that. So, Aries, because you're a dope ass listener, I'm going to do that for you. Snoop's birthday is October 20th. October 20th, 1971. I'll read his cards real quick, Aries, and then we'll get out of here. Oh, shit. Snoop is a two of clubs. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, ha, ha. And the two of clubs out there that listens to me knows why I'm laughing. Ha, 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 ha. Snoop is a two of clubs. Oh, that's a great card. I love two of clubs. That is a truth teller. That is a person that's gonna tell it to you like it is. That tells me that anybody who's on Snoop's inner circle, he's direct with them. He may play a certain persona. Two of clubs are great actors because they have a lot of personality. Like they're very bold personalities. You know, and so those bold personalities can play out however they choose to play it. So if they choose to play a character like Snoop plays the smoking weed character, which is another reason why I knew good in the hell well he wasn't about to give up no fucking smoking. Because that's his character. But he's a bold personality that tells the truth and tells how it is. He has a King of Clubs in Mercury. That King of Clubs is my card. I'm very familiar with that card. That King of Clubs shows me that Snoop, when he's around, that's the boss card. He controls his environments through that King of Clubs in Mercury. The King of Clubs always knows what to say, when he needs to say it. And the thing about them, two of clubs, they can be more King of Clubs than the actual King of Clubs. Because my Mercury card is a Jack of Diamonds. Their Mercury card as a King of Clubs means that they have to be very direct with you. And they can't really filter it. You know? Like Snoop is somebody, he's an actor, so he knows how to say what he needs to say in the public in front of a microphone. But Snoop is somebody, if you got him behind closed doors and talk to him directly, that nigga gonna tell you the truth. He may have you sign the NDA because that truth may be too much, but he gonna tell you the truth. Yeah. I'm not going to go through his whole card spread, but that Jack of Diamonds and Venus is where Snoop gets his comedic timing from. The Jack of Diamonds is a comedian. Larry bitch ass is a Jack of Diamonds. That's his card. Jack of Diamonds, the United States, the card of the United States is Jack of Diamonds. Valentine's Day is a Jack of Diamonds day. It's slick with his words. And Venus is lifestyle, so that's where his cleverness with his words come from. That Jack of Diamonds being in Venus. That's where his lyricism comes from. But I'm not gonna go all up into his cards. What's up, Ebony? Yeah, very lyrical. But what's up, Hearttunes? But yeah, we got the show tomorrow night. I'm about to get up out of here. I got more weed to smoke. I'm about to watch basketball and listen to music. Oh, but again, I got my new Incense and Ashtrays meditative music playlist I just created on Spotify. Let me share. There we go. I just put it in the chat room. For those of you, Andre 3000 just set off a shockwave in music with his meditation music. So for those of you who want to go deeper into meditative music, I got my Incense and Ashtrays soulful meditation music playlist on Spotify. This is just what I put together like in 5 minutes. I'm going to spend some time tonight I'm at 26 songs tonight now. I'm going to spend some time when I get off here playing these songs and adding. So I should probably have like another 20 or 30 songs added to it in the next couple hours when I get off here. Because as soon as I get off here, I'm going to crack open a bottle and listen to some music and smoke weed and drink. Yeah, so that's what we doing. All right, I'm about to get up out of here. Remember that I always say Pay attention for yourself. Glad you called me too, Glenn Johnson, George Richard, Ebony, Maturation, Aries, Biz Marti. Appreciate y'all all for joining. Marcia Bram, appreciate you. He said, yeah, it's daytime out here. I'm in LA, nigga. Well, sun going down now. But yeah, we at it. I appreciate y'all. So remember this, there are no perfect messengers, only perfect messages for those willing to pick up the game. I'm out.